breaking news from ABC 13.
And of course, that breaking news is the weather. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jeff Ealing.
And I'm Samika Nye. Welcome to our digital extended coverage here on digital of the strong storms hitting the Houston area right now. We want to get right to our meteorologist, Alita Laresca, timing these storms. And we hear it here on the roof here at ABC 13.
That's right. Many of you folks that have tuned in this morning on our digital coverage are just listening to us while you're getting yourself ready or your kids ready for school. Know that there are some heavy rain showers that are moving across the area. At this hour, we are seeing the hour-by-hour forecast peaking over the next several hours and then quickly dropping off once this front moves through. Actually, this front is moving a little bit faster than anticipated, but right now it is producing just some heavy rain, a few rumbles of thunder. No severe weather has been detected by radar. We're at 68 rain-cool degrees here in the Houston area. It has not made its presence known yet in Galveston, but it will be continuing to move in that direction over the next hour or so. So we'll see a drop in temperatures there once the front moves through. Where the front has already moved through, temperatures have dropped off in the mid to upper 60s. Right now, Huntsville at 64 degrees, picking up a quick 1 to 2 inches of rain in some of those surrounding areas. Radar is estimated 68 degrees right now in Conroe, Humble. 71. Now ahead of that system, the dew point temperatures are ahead of that front. Dew point temperatures are still in the sticky 70s, but as that front continues to push through, a northerly wind, and it will be brisk at times, will be blowing in some drier air, reducing those dew point temperatures somewhere in the 50s and 60s later on today. So refreshing fall fresh air will be on the move later on today. Now notice the line that we were watching earlier this morning is not as pronounced. It's a little bit broken up, and it has started to weaken as it moved a little bit closer toward the Houston area. Showers and thunderstorms ahead of it, moving in from the south and west, is kind of intercepting this line. So that's why we're seeing some very heavy pockets right now. Northern fringes of Brazoria County, those of you waking up in Fort Bend County, around Sienna Plantation, out toward Missouri City, this is all drifting further toward the south and east. Here's some of the heavier pockets right now, moving toward Hobby Airport. Those of you watching us in Pearland, get ready. Some very heavy rain will be moving in your direction within the next 15 to 20 minutes. That leading edge impacting Crosby right now along Interstate 90, and then eventually I-10 around the Baytown area and Mont Belvieu. Just a few spotty rain showers, but that line should hold together to impact some of the travels there on the east side of town within the next 20 to 30 minutes. We're seeing more of these showers and storms kind of clustered together, but it's all moving toward that frontal system, which will eventually push everything toward the south and east down along our coastal communities. And right now, the latest on Future Track is showing it could arrive as early as 9 a.m., whereas yesterday was moving a little bit slower. Now, this line of showers and storms here has been going anywhere between 30 to 40 miles per hour, already seeing some history of some strong wind gusts, but no severe weather so far this morning, and it will lose that potential for some severe weather as it encounters more stable air as it continues to move through this area. Sugar Land, the Houston area, eventually we'll see some drier conditions, I think, by 11, 12 o'clock. By 10 a.m., still some lingering rain showers. The majority of that heavy rain along that cold front will be sitting right along Galveston, along the upper Texas coastline into Louisiana. And then as we move forward, now we're talking lunchtime, around the noontime hour, we will no doubt see some clearing, some sunshine out toward College Station, where temperatures right now may be in the 60s, but with that sunshine, we'll see those temperatures warming back up into the mid 70s. So should be very comfortable with that drier air blowing in, and then pretty quiet for the remainder of the afternoon. This is going to be one of those fronts where the wind behind it will be strong enough to blow out the majority of the wet weather and even get rid of the cloud cover. Rainfall over the next 12 hours. Now, I can already tell you our radar has already picked up anywhere between 1 to 2 inches with that heavy line north of I-10. I think for the remainder of the afternoon and evening, although the rain tapers off, that rainfall totals could be stacking up in the 1 to 2 inch range with that line. Now, here's a look at the wind speeds. I know, generally speaking, when we see these type of cold fronts, we get some sort of a brisk north wind. I think we'll see the same around lunchtime. Once that front is down along our coastline, we're going to be seeing those winds picking up between 15 to 20 miles per hour. So you may want to keep just a light jacket handy. Again, those temperatures may be somewhere in the 60s or 70s, but with that breeze, it may feel a little bit cooler. That north breeze continues through 3 o'clock for that closing bell as you get ready to pick up the kids from school. Those wind speeds between 15 to 20 miles per hour, and then really starting to drop as we get into the evening. And with a lighter wind tonight and without a lot of clouds, that's going to allow for some maximum cooling. And as far as temperatures go, overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, they're kind of going to be a mixed bag. Closer to the coastline, could be dealing with temperatures overnight into the 60s. Meanwhile, most areas in the low to mid 50s, even a couple spots into the upper 40s. So it's just the next several hours that we need to be worried about for any potential ponding or even a strong, even severe thunderstorm. But really, the window of opportunity for this strong to severe weather is starting to diminish as that line weakens. We get into Tuesday and Wednesday with some beautiful weather around here. And then what about the next front? That next front arrives sometime on Friday. We've got plenty of time to tweak the forecast. But right now, it does look like this particular front will be even stronger than the one today, meaning the cooling behind it will even be more so. We're talking temperatures by the weekend morning into the upper 40s. So we'll continue to monitor this throughout the morning. I know it's been a very busy morning in the traffic department. Here's the latest on those roadways with Elisa Rivas.
Right, we're taking a look at the radar information combined with our traffic information, and we can see how the drive has slowed in several locations at an early hour for us as we get into the heart of our morning rush hour. Let's take a view from the Houston TransStar cameras, the East Loop at Industrial, where the accident has just cleared. We had a southbound accident here. You can see it is still sluggish, but now we're seeing rain on the lens. So take one problem away, replace it with another. It is a slow drive on the East Loop. The North Freeway at Oak Ridge, this has been a problem from the early morning hours. The North Freeway inbound right here. The roads have been slick for several hours in this location, so just be aware it's a slow drive in between Conroe and the Woodlands. The Southwest Freeway at West Park, we are now getting the full brunt of some of these rainy conditions moving in along your Southwest Freeway drive. 290, the Northwest Freeway at Bengal, also seeing heavy rain for drivers in this location as well. So while you may not see accidents or congestion just yet, big time congestion, we are moving it slower than posted speeds through most locations. The North Loop at Shepherd sluggish in both directions right now. Also, if you are planning on heading out via Bush Airport or are waiting for someone to arrive, be aware of delays that have been sent out from Bush Airport officials. Just continue to monitor that, connect with your airline. There is an average of 1 to 1.5 hours delay for those arriving and departing. So just be aware this could really affect not only your travel for the day, but just how you're planning out your morning.
All right, let's go to this tweet here from Bush Airport. The bad weather is affecting the airport as well. So IAH just tweeted this alert here. It reads, due to weather, there is a traffic management program in effect for traffic arriving into IAH, talking about the planes. This is causing some arriving flights to be delayed on average of 1 hour and 24 minutes. So keep that in mind if you are headed out. Make sure you call your airline if you are flying out today. And here's a live look at the rain over our ABC 13 studio in Southwest Houston. We've been hearing thunder here and the rain here on the roof, and you can see this is our back porch, if you will, and you see the rain puddling there as it comes down pretty heavy here at ABC 13. And ABC 13 reporter Catherine Marchand just arrived in the Heights area.
Yeah, she's along 610 North Loop at Yale. Catherine, what do you see out there right now?
Hey, the winds just started blowing when you tossed me here. We started over on Wayside Drive in Northeast Houston, and we've been coming up 610 off the North Loop, where it did start to rain within the last 20 minutes or so. If I take a step out of the way here along the feeder roads, you can see down past me a lot of brake lights here, people slowing down on the loop. And when we were coming to this area, we did see a fire truck heading to an accident on the freeway. So definitely take it slow out there. Of course, when you combine the normal rush hour traffic with this rain, it is never a good combination. We'll keep looking at the conditions out here, let you know if there are any updates. It has been steadily raining for the last 20 minutes. And over on the Wayside Drive area where we were at that train derailment earlier this morning, we were seeing a good bit of lightning as well. But again, we will keep you updated on the conditions. For now, we are live in the Heights area. Catherine Marchand, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Catherine. Now for a look at how things are looking live with our own Courtney Fisher.
She's been traveling all morning long. She is live on I-45 just south of the Woodlands. What's it look like out there right now, Courtney?
Yeah, good morning, guys. We've been around northwest Houston all morning long on the road, seeing it come in waves. Here's a live look right now at the backup on 45 South. As Elisa touched on, we saw that heavy rain and traffic was moving through it pretty quickly, and now that it's gone, dissipated, it's almost like, the traffic really slowing down, dealing with the wet roads left behind. So we're approaching the Hardy Toll Road right now, again, just south of the Woodlands, but the backup is big. We have seen a few fender benders here and there, some flashing police lights on the side of the road. Obviously, some people probably having issues because of these wet roads, but for the most part, everyone just taking it slow out here on 45 South. We'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Courtney. We've also got some intense new video coming out of the Dallas area. We want to take you to those images right now. All morning long, we've been showing you some crazy stuff hitting the Dallas area. You can hear it in his voice, the concern there. This was part of a tornado outbreak around 9 o'clock last night. At least one tornado was confirmed in Dallas. 2 twisters were reported east of Tyler. In Dallas, at least 6 people were taken to the hospital. The storm also knocked out power to about 65,000 customers as it left a trail of damage and destroyed businesses, multiple homes. In fact, at one point, you could see the lightning highlighting a funnel cloud that was going on. Imagine if this was happening in your area in the middle of the night.
It was awful. We were inside, and it was just like out of a movie. We heard this weird, this strong wind, and we didn't know it was, it was a tornado, and this would happen. And our fence from the back, it was completely destroyed.
Emergency officials in Dallas are saying they are staying prepared because a second round of storms is expected to come through the area this morning. We're going to continue to show you live pictures from Dallas. This is a roadway there. Very, very damaging. And this, of course, this is live this morning. And police officers cordoning off areas. Probably a lot of roads in the Dallas area this morning will not be passable. So you're going to have to be very, very careful.
All right, and guys, we're going to break for a TV cut-in right now, but certainly stay with us, and we'll be right back.
Are we still running? Are we still on digital? Okay. All right, a stormy start to your Monday morning commute. I'm meteorologist Alita Laresca. Rain cooled air right now hitting the Houston area. Finally starting to see some rain down in Galveston. Some very strong winds that are blowing ahead of this front that is still to our north. We're talking 20 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds. Here comes that line of heavy rain right now, starting to push toward the South Freeway along 288 and down along the Gulf Freeway. We are seeing that heavy band of rain across the Alvin area. This will eventually push off the coastline around lunchtime. We've got some cooler, some drier air blowing behind it.
You see live pictures now again from the Dallas area. They're flying over some homes, a neighborhood that was hit there in the Dallas area. Trying to find out when we see these photos if we can see any images of any damage at this point. But we do know that a tornado hit this area. 6 people were injured. This is an area that the Dallas television stations are now flying over just trying to pinpoint the exact spot where this came through so we can see some of the debris left behind as these tornadoes pass through the area. And Sam, one of the things that we saw this morning, it was a very brief image of a lightning strike, and it really did highlight a tornado that was on the ground in the middle of the night. You cannot see what's going on. All you know is that it's storming out and that a tornado is in the area and it could be headed your way. It's just terrifying to be in that situation.
Yeah, and if you look at the top of your screen there, you can see some damage to what appears to be a home, maybe an apartment or so, but damage throughout that area. I tell you what, there was some incredible video coming in from overnight. And though it's dark, you can really see. One of them was of a Home Depot, just destroyed, really.
Yes, leveled. Yeah, the house that you saw there, it does look like at least a part of the roof. The shingles have come out from that roof, come off. If you see that in one spot, typically in these areas, you'll start seeing damage in other spots. Fences would be blown down, things would be blown away. I remember one time we were covering a storm that came through our area, and fences had been knocked down, and some of the boards from the fences then went through the homes, through the roofs of some homes. So they're probably going to be dealing with that as well throughout the area, especially where this tornado passed through in that Dallas area. And you see another house right there, again, storm damage there. So a lot of times the people who come in to sort of look at this to find out what was going on will sort of follow this path of debris to figure out exactly where things touched down, what kind of tornado we're talking about, if in fact there was a tornado touchdown.
So Alita Lareska has been talking about this all morning. That same storm system is blowing through our area right now. Thankfully, we haven't seen anything like this, but this is a look here at our Transtar cameras. This is I-10 East at Crest, and you can see that it is certainly slick out there this morning. Sometimes on I-10 East in that area, rainwater tends to puddle there. So if you are on the roads or you're headed out in just a few minutes, then are you listening to us as you're driving? Make sure that you are taking your time and take it easy there on the roads. We'll check in with Elisa Rivas in a little bit, but we're going to take a quick break here for a television cut-in, and stay with us, though. These images will continue here on ABC13.com as well as the News app.
All right, dealing with some pockets of heavy rain right now, even a low ceiling of clouds being seen here from our tower camera this morning. Some very, very slick roadways. You want to build in some extra time this morning. Make sure the kids have their umbrella, especially if they're doing some walking this morning to school. Mid to upper 60s to low 70s, so some rain-cooled air. The best chances you will see the widespread rain will be over the next several hours, at least until 11 o'clock, especially down along our coastal communities. But here in the Houston area, I think much of the heaviest of the rain should start tapering off within the next 30 to 45 minutes. You may see some lingering rain showers here on the backside of this line that right now is approaching the Galveston area, making its way around League City. Those of you watching us in Alvin this morning, Friendswood, Dickinson, get ready. This heavy rain's continuing to move through your area, and this is already, we've seen history with this line of rain, bringing some very strong winds, gusts between 30 to 40 miles per hour, and you can see some cloud-to-ground lightning right around Hobby Airport, but this is pushing toward the south and east. The good news, it is moving at a pretty good clip between 30 to 40 miles per hour. That is going to push the majority of this rain offshore right around the lunchtime hour. Some clearer, drier, cooler conditions. When you wake up tomorrow morning, those temperatures will be in the 50s. Beautiful weather for Tuesday and Wednesday. A look at the wet roads coming up on the other side of the break. Don't go away.
It is a messy Monday morning out there. This is the North Freeway at the Hardy Toll Road. We've spotted an accident. Traffic sluggish in this location. Another look across the area shows us what's happening. The Gulf Freeway at College and Airport really just bumper to bumper on the approach to the South Loop. You see that lightning that Alita has been telling us about. We're seeing delays at Bush Airport. And then, of course, on Wayside, we've got a closure with a train derailment. US 90 is your alternate route. Your drive times as we head through the morning, you can expect them to be slow. More GMA coming up right after this.
You know, maybe somebody else is dancing.
All right, welcome back to our live coverage here on digital of the weather blowing into the news, or excuse me, blowing into the Houston area here. These are TransStar pictures here, I-45 at the Hardy Toll Road. There's some sort of accident there, and it's causing quite the backup there on I-45.
You know, a lot of times what we see on stuff like this is people coming in and they're just losing control and spinning out. And
right.
We don't know if that's exactly what happened here, but we've seen other accidents this morning in areas where the rain was blowing through. Elita Loresco is telling us that we should be expecting to get the rain around 7 o'clock this morning, and tell you right on time, 7:04. Right. We started hearing raindrops on the building here at Channel 13. We don't expect this rain to be one of those things where it lasts days and days or even hours and hours. In fact, Elita was just saying, you know, you're going to get a good soaking, maybe 35, 45 minutes, and then we'll start to dry up a little bit. But this is the kind of stuff that we've been talking about all morning long. We tell you, give yourself extra time and to be very, very careful on the roadways. Let's get right over now to Elita Loresco. She's tracking the very latest for the storm.
Yeah, like you mentioned, you know, we are going to be dealing with some heavy pockets of rain over the next couple of hours, Jeff. It's not going to be ongoing. In fact, this 90% is actually, you know, this is going to be dropping throughout the morning even further as this line of heavy rain looks to be moving very, very quickly. Now, that front is starting to make its way across some of our northwestern sections, our viewing area. Already seeing a drop in temperatures this morning in Houston at 68 degrees, rain-cooled air. Compared to yesterday, that's about a 7-degree drop. But we've got some cooler air diving in from the north, and no doubt we will see the impacts of this cooler air as we get into the overnight hours. By tomorrow morning at this time, there'll be a good 10, maybe even 20-degree difference when you wake up. And what will also be different will be the dew point temperatures. Now, we're already seeing a drop in the humidity with now a northwest breeze blowing at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Those winds, though, ahead of the front, still very strong. They're coming in out of the south down along our coastal communities between 20 and 25 miles per hour. So a blustery start to the morning down along some of our coastal areas. But you can see that temperatures are starting to drop. 64 degrees right now in Huntsville, 67 in Tomball. Mixed in with some of this cooler air are still some scattered rain showers, some very heavy rain right now, moving toward the northern half of Brazoria County, Matagorda County, starting to make its way out of northwest Harris County. The southeast portions, we're talking Channelview, Mont Belvieu, Baytown. You're all in the mix right now for some very heavy rain that potentially could make driving very difficult for some of those areas around Hobby Airport down toward the Pearland area and continuing to push toward LaPorte and into Chambers County. Does look like Anahuac. Be ready. You're going to see the leading edge of this heavy rain moving in your direction between the next 15 to 20 minutes. And it is continuing to spread across Liberty County. Not too bad around Cleveland, the Kennefic area, and starting to see some of that wet weather subside around the Lake Livingston area. But notice this is the line of heavy rain. Earlier this morning, this was a lot more electrified. We saw thunder, some lightning, over 400 lightning strikes, not as intense. So this line continues to weaken as it approaches our coastal communities, which should come to our coast within the next hour or so, maybe even sooner, as we've been watching this line move from College Station into Houston over the last couple of hours. Here's a look at Future Track, indicating the line and where it's expected to go, and also a look at temperature readings. Although those temperatures have dropped off this morning, with some sunshine and drier conditions, we could be dealing with those temperatures popping right back up again in the low to mid 70s during the afternoon. But notice 10 a.m., the heaviest of the rain now is shifted away from Houston and closer to our coastline along the upper Texas coast, and then most of that rain clears out of here around the lunchtime hour. So if you've got any outdoor plans this afternoon, things look to be a go, unless there's still some ponding or wet roads out there. Just be aware of that. And then as we get into the latter half of the day and into the evening hours, you can see the temperatures climb right back up again in the upper 70s to low 80s. There will be some wind with this. We're talking those wind speeds between 15 to 20 miles per hour once the front moves through. The heaviest of the rain really starting to shift along the upper Texas coastline is where we could see accumulations of 1 to 2 inches, isolated spots up to 3 inches. And then here comes the wind speeds. By lunchtime, some of the stronger winds will be embedded within some of our western counties. So we're talking Hallettsville, Lavaca County, up toward College Station and some of our northwest counties. Then I think Houston gets in on a little bit of that breezy, gusty wind as we get into 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon. And right now we're just talking 10 to 15 mile per hour winds, occasional gusts between 20 to 25, and then really starting to see those winds backing off. Now, here is where all the wonderful weather comes in overnight tonight into tomorrow. As those winds continue to die down and the clouds start to clear, we'll start to see some maximum cooling happening, meaning temperature readings should drop off, mainly in the 50s, but I'm not ruling out a couple of cities, especially in some of our northwest counties like Bastrop and LaGrange, where we could be dealing with those temperatures in the upper 40s. Down along the coastline, I still think you'll be in the 60s, but definitely a refreshing change from this morning. Now, as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, those temperatures should hover in the afternoon in the upper 70s. That next front arrives on Friday, so ahead of that front, here comes the moisture pooling together. We'll see a 40% chance of rain showers, a few thunderstorms as well overnight Thursday into Friday. The timing still need to work through that on Friday, but regardless, it does look like we've got some cooler weather headed our way for the weekend. Let's take a look at those roadways this morning with Elisa Rivas.
It is going to be a long morning commute for a lot of you, and let me show you why on our Houston TransStar cameras right now. The North Freeway at the Hardy Toll Road, this is going to be southbound. It looks like 2 to 3 lanes blocked in this location. This is the flip view of that. These are the southbound lanes. You've got an accident there involving an 18-wheeler, so just be aware traffic is getting by, but it's sluggish in both directions at this hour. Also, the Gulf Freeway at Alameda Genoa. Traffic looks to be moving quite well. No accidents along this corridor, major accidents that we've been able to track down, but it's just a little bit slower, a little more tedious on your drive into work and to school this morning. The Katy Freeway, this is the view from Derry Ashford right now. Bumper to bumper as you're approaching downtown. On the outbound side, not bad, but still, you've got slick driving conditions, so you'll want to be careful out there. The East Tex Freeway at Lee Road right now, stalled vehicles off to the right-hand side. Just be aware of that. That's on the approach to Bush Airport. One more look across the area, show you what's happening right now. The North Loop at North Main, sluggish in both directions as this weather moves through. Bush Airport, I mentioned that just a minute ago. Inbound flights held at Origin until 8 a.m., an average of about an hour and a half delay inbound and outbound. So connect with your airline. And of course, you'll have to factor in some time for your drive this morning. Maybe you're in luck if your flight's running a little bit late as well. So another area that we have to be watching this morning. Another problem, we've got weather going on, accidents, but then also a train derailment for your drive on North Wayside. This is what's happening at Liberty. All lanes blocked as they clean up a multi-rail car derailment in that location. US 90 and Lockwood are your alternate routes through this area. They are making progress in cleaning this up, but Union Pacific's is not quite yet. They've got cleanup to do beyond just moving that rail car out of the way. So just be aware, we are monitoring that for you right now. Your drive through there is non-existent as all lanes are blocked. Almost an hour in from Katy already into downtown Houston. We are seeing tons of red on the drive time map. 46 minutes in from the Woodlands to downtown. Slow coming in from Pearland and Clear Lake as well as Baytown. And that's the side of town right now, that southeast quadrant of our viewing area where we see the heaviest rain, as Alita has been telling us. So it's understandable that the drive times are going to be sluggish through that area during the next hour or so.
All right, thanks, Lisa. Let's get right over to Courtney Fisher. This is a live view from her camera. She's been driving around all morning long through really the worst of the storm that we could find for you. Courtney, you're now at Spring, I-45 inbound. Tell us what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, that's right. We are just south of Spring, and right now traffic has really dissipated. The last time we saw you, we were kind of sitting in this mess, and the rain was lighter. Now, the rain is coming down again, but it's smooth sailing for us. Although we have seen some accidents. I know Elise has been talking about it. I just tweeted out a video, and it looked like a semi T-boned a smaller car spun out, it covered, enclosed, shifted over traffic 3 or 4 lanes on I-45. So we're seeing some stuff like that. Fire trucks also on their way, actually in the opposite lane. So we assume they're heading to an accident as well. Out here, I would say, though, we haven't seen any ponding, which is the good news as traffic continues to move along smoothly. We also, this is a strange thing, but guys, we've seen a truck without its headlights on. Oh. And when you have this heavy rain, just a reminder to everyone out there, make sure they have their lights on, because the car almost took us out. And a dangerous situation. It's so difficult to see when you do have these heavy bouts of rain. But for now, we're moving pretty smoothly on I-45 South, guys.
Yeah, it's good to see that it really is, a very manageable shower right now. But you were mentioning, I guess maybe about a half an hour or so ago when we were showing you. Yeah, okay, there's the accident you were talking about. You tweeted that out. We see the fire truck now and they're trying to block the lanes off. It's always a concern. Anytime there's an accident out there, rescue crews obviously don't want to be part of another accident that's being caused out there. But you were saying, I guess it was about 7:30, maybe 6:45, right when we were coming to you just before that there was just a very, very heavy downpour. I guess you've seen a little bit of everything this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. And it lasts about 5-10 minutes, I would say, and then it gets lighter. So as that happens, of course, traffic slows, people adjust, and then it gets lighter and we continue to move. So, and right now, we're approaching Bush, talking about all those delays. So no doubt we have seen a few people just like trying to fly by, get to their flights possibly on time. So you just got to be careful and watch for those people. But for the most part, everyone's kind of been adjusting and acting accordingly, which has been good news. I thought we'd see more fender benders. We haven't seen that many.
All right, Courtney, we appreciate it. You guys be careful out there. Take it easy. All right, let's go to some live pictures here from Richardson.
Yeah.
Wow, this is in the Dallas area. Look at this.
No doubt about this, right?
Obliterated there.
Yeah, that house.
This home here on the corner. My goodness. And we do see some other areas here. These are live pictures via their helicopter there in Dallas. Look at this home, this 2-story home. Actually, a pretty big home there. On the corner, just completely.
The roof is gone.
I mean,
the roof is gone. You can see in.
Here.
Yeah.
And it is indicative of a tornado, too,
Absolutely.
Right?
And you take a look at the damage on the houses next door to it. You see the one across the street there. Part of its roof is gone. And the house right next door to it, all the shingles disappearing from that roof. And you see across the street the other way, and more damage on the roofs over there. Absolutely indicative of a storm that has a straight line has gone through there. I don't know if Alita, you're seeing this as well. What do you see?
Yeah, definitely seeing strong winds in that area. In fact, some of the latest computer models and the data from last night's storm, we're talking 60 to 70 mile per hour gusts up to 100 in some spots. No doubt when you see that kind of a damage, the National Weather Service is going to get out there and survey that damage to let us know whether or not it's an EF0 up to an EF5. But, those categories, the closer you get to an EF3, EF4, you can see that in the structure where, it's still standing, but the roofs are obviously blown off in that area.
Interesting to see, too, Alita. You have a couple of houses here and then nothing, and then a couple of houses here and then nothing.
Tornado,
is this
right?
something, maybe hopping up and down or maybe microbursts? What's going on?
Yeah, you can definitely, when you have that type of damage there, where you have one home that has been hit, and then possibly seeing that tornado kind of jump over to the next block and then hit that area, indicative of a very strong storm and a lasting storm, tornado in that Dallas-Fort Worth area.
See why there was a lot of concern overnight there.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll continue to watch this, and we'll have much more on abc13.com as well as our news app. We're getting new video in constantly, and we are constantly updating that, as well as our weather in our area.
That's right.
So stay with us on abc13.com and our news app, and we'll have much more there. Meanwhile, we'll join us again on live TV at about 7:55 or so. Have a great day, everybody.